Hey guys, it's Pones and welcome to Season 2 of my free agent career mode. This is Episode 1 of Season 2, Episode 5 in general. And in the last episode we finished off Season 1, which was in League 2, by rounding it off and winning League 2. So now we're actually into League 1. So in this episode we're going to be starting off a League 1 campaign and obviously going through this summer transfer window as well to see what players we can actually bring into the free agents club and see who can actually who we actually get out. And obviously this is what League 1 is going to look like. We came up with Bristol Rovers, Salford and Northampton, so all of them are now into this league. And obviously coming down from the Championship was Peterborough, Blackpool and Luton. So it's going to be one tough season, but I think we're ready for it. Let's have a look at our shortlist and just have a look at who is on there from the free agents list. So yeah, as you can see, my players that I've got on my free agents list is actually chocked full. My shortlist is, and yeah, there's quite a few players I still need to scout and decide whether to bring in or not. I'm tempted to either bring in someone like Fabio, maybe, then maybe not put him on the right hand side, maybe bring him in for a season, maybe Serge Aurier as well. That bit more experience at the back to help us see through League 1, maybe get straight up to the Championship next season. So yeah, there's quite a few players I can potentially bring in. Obviously not Ronaldo, Messi or Benzema. Hopefully they retire soon. They can get their free agents maybe on the regens, sorry, should I say, on the free agents list. And yeah, but my whole goal really is to look for a brand new right back. Vincent Young, who I've got on here, I'm probably not going to bring him in. Hopefully someone in the 70 rated would be quite nice to bring in, maybe. But yeah, really a good right back, and then maybe someone maybe better than Jeffrey on the left wing. But I don't really want to replace Jeffrey. So if so, maybe just a new striker to replace Naylor. So this is my current squad. I've got 41 players in it so far, and I can see it's quite a chocked filled squad. So I've had to put a lot of players in loan lists and also transfer lists just to see if I can get people out. So players like Wheatley's on the transfer list, Jones and loans. Barlow's retiring, thank God, because he's 48 rated and I just want him out of the club. I don't think I've ever played him, so he needs to get out of the club. Players already on loan, like Scott's there on loan. And yeah, there's a few players whose contracts are expiring as well, which I need to go through them, and I'll actually go through and sign them all. As you see, there's quite a lot. Going through the ones I've got like a year left, so a player like Varga who I want to keep at the club, I've got to try and get them new deals, so I'm going to do that right now. Right then, in the meantime, we can quick sim through this pre-season tournament, hopefully get a bit extra funds into the transfer budget and see how good our squad is. A 1-1 draw against KAS Eupen. The next game of this pre-season tournament, Valenciennes, I think they're a French league team, but a 2-0 win over them. Naylor and Baker again on the score sheet. In this final group stage game against Racor, I'm going to use my second team for, see how they perform. And they do draw 1-1. I think that means I'm through, I believe. So we did go through semi-final Sparta Rotterdam. Let's just see how we do against them. First team yet again. It's a 3-1 win into the finals. Naylor and Varga getting 2. Nice. We meet again KAS Eupen for the final. Can we get some pre-season tournament silverware? We do. We get some silverware and some trophy carrack. Tom Kearney and Lamb get on the score sheet. You know Lamb scored from a corner, he had to. We won the pre-season tournament, which is nice. So we did really well in that pre-season tournament, enough to actually have back up to about 4.6 million in terms of a transfer budget. Considering I started with 4.5, spent almost half it on a new scout, and yeah, 92.4 thousand in terms of wages as well, which is really good. So I can probably bring in some good players in. Hopefully some good pre-contracts in January, and also sign some new players soon on free agents. Right, then we've actually got most of our information back for everyone that's on our shortlist. Some of these players that are quite low rated I'm probably going to start taking off, because I want to try and build a solid squad. There's a few players I do want to pick up though, because I've seen quite a few that are actually quite good. So yeah, let's have a look through them. Jermaine Garcia, Mexican left back, but he's actually right footed, so I would actually play him as a right back. He might be someone I want to bring in. Some decent players. Tobias Rashel's there, 69 rated, which is quite good. Looking down as well, there's another good striker there. Yelchin, who's Turkish, very very fast striker. 73 shooting as well, ideal for me. I can always just bring him in up front, and obviously I was training Berto to become a striker. I can just put him in that left wing spot and let him grow up in overall. So yeah, I might try and bring these players in. I've got some quite good players. This goalkeeper as well, 72 rated. He might be someone I might want to bring in the future as well, because 72 rated, I think he's got good value as well. So then, after some very short conversations, we've actually got 2 more free agents into the squad then. So Jermaine Garcia, the left back from Mexico, he's actually going to be coming in. I'm going to convert him into a right back and playing him there over Aljo. We've also got a brand new striker in as well, with Yalcin joining in on a free as well. Only 5.7 k a week, decent for 71 rated striker. I believe he's 6 foot as well, so that's going to be ideal for us. So this is how my squad's going to look going into League 1. I don't think I'm going to make any more signings for the time being, because obviously I'll look at my reserves. I've got so many players on my books at the moment. I need to obviously send some people off on loan or get some players out of the club, but this is what I'm going to go with. I'm going to stay with Meredith in goal. I could have signed that 72 rated 18-year-old Argentinian goalkeeper and brought him in, but I've got Meredith, and I'm hoping his potential is going to start kicking in soon and start getting up there into the mid-70s at least by the end of the season. We've also got that new Mexican Garcia at right back, with Kalutner and Lam in centre back positions, as Lam's going to remain the captain. And we've got our new young left back Castro. Baker's obviously remained in the side as well, with Tom Kearney coming in at cam, and obviously Sergio Busquets in the central mid. And obviously the other 2 players that keep their spots on my wingers at the moment, it's Varga and Jeffrey remaining in the squad, and obviously my new striker Yalcin coming in up front. So that's the squad I'm going to use for this League 1 season. So then we actually have our first 2 players out of the club, and it's going to be on loan. So Ruben Porcher, a young left back, I believe he's gone on loan to Vitesse. And Marshall, one of my cams, I think he played that last game against Port Vale, has gone to Tondela for a 1-year loan. I'm really intrigued into trying getting this goalkeeper in. He's still sat the free agents at a 72 rating, which I don't really want to let that go to waste. But luckily enough, I've got an offer for Callum Scott from Al Hilal, another Saudi Arabian club. I can get about 2.3 million for him. So I'm going to negotiate with them to see if I can get, I'm going to say around 2 million I'd be happy with. Sell on clause, I'm not interested in sell on clauses, because I don't think they'll sell them on. Let's try to say 2 million again, hopefully they say yes. Yeah, they do. That's good to know. Let's see if Scott agrees now. So that's another player out of the club. Noah Forrest now. He's gone on a 1-year loan to Utrecht. This one is a loan to buy though, so obviously if they're interested in signing him, they can do at the end of the season. Yeah, very quickly, Italy are the champions of the world. Damn you, Italy. I want to see where England came. They didn't come 3rd. Not in the quarterfinals either. Not in the round of 6. Did we even get out of the group? Where are we? We came bottom of the group. Bloody hell, England. That group should have been flipped. Should be England and Denmark getting out of it, not Scotland or Australia. How do England not get out of that group? I'm shocked. So then, this is the first game of League 1, and this is another home fixture. Last time it was Colchester in blue, now it is Portsmouth in blue. Quite a difficult start. I think Portsmouth came 8th in League 1 last season, obviously I think just missing out on the playoffs. But I think on paper our squad is a lot better. Also, I don't know the overall of some of their players, so obviously I know players like Ronan Curtis is one player to watch out, and Harness as well. But I believe we can, I reckon we can beat these. I reckon with the squad we have, we should be. So yeah, let's go into it. First game at Free Park, as I've now called it. So yeah, let's get into this first game of this League 1 season.
It's the Raiders.
So there we are, here's our brand new home kits for this League 1 season, as well as you can see. And we've actually got a very packed Free Park for this League 1 season. Everyone wants a glimpse of Sergio Busquets, I think. Here we go, we're kicking off League 1 with Portsmouth at home. Let's just see if we can start League 1 as we finish League 2 with a massive win up the free agents.
Tom Kearney starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield, and in this tactical setup they have just the one player in attack.
So there's a ball forward. Yeltsin's already in behind here. Yeltsin, oh, that's beautiful. To start off the season we have Yeltsin getting the ball, dinking it into that bottom corner past the goalkeeper, and what a start that is. Free Agents are 1-0 up after only 3 minutes in this League One season. Lovely pass through. He's just making that lovely run in, and I just decided to dink it and hope the keeper was coming out. And it was a lovely little cushioned chip shot into that far corner. It's only taken us 3 minutes in his brand new kits to get started in the season. And number 43, our Turkish striker, gets his first goal of many, I hope, in this season. Güven Yalçın. 1 goal in 1 match. Free Agents 1, Portsmouth 0. Lovely ball over the top to Yalçın. Can he get inside of his man? He does, near post. He dragged it well wide. Balls forward is Tom Kearney. Is anyone making runs in behind? Nothing at the moment. Playing a 1-2. Kearney in some space here. Staying off him. Has a shot. Ooh, good shot. Tom Kearney close to getting his first goal of this League One season as well there. Trying to take Baker's title from him in terms of long shots, but that one wasn't going into the top corner as we thought. Some people will be a bit weird at the fact they've got Busquets in League One, but the rule is free agents. I can sign anyone if they're in free agents, and if anyone is in free agents, I can sign them. Is that Baker getting his sights set? Let's try this again. There he is. At that back stick, getting to the front post maybe. Lamb's header across the keeper. Ooh, wide this time though. It'll work one time in this season at least. Kearney. Trying to get in behind. Hopefully get a second before half time. Would have been nice to go in for 2-goal cushion at the break. But now Portsmouth on the attack, hopefully to get an equaliser instead. Here they come. It's a shot deflected off the bar. Trying to head it away. And it did. That's fortunate. I think that was a deflection to put it onto the crossbar then to end the half. I was hoping to get an attack off, but it went the other direction, and we were very fortunate to come out of this first half with a clean sheet. But we are 1-0 up after Yeltsin's 3rd-minute goal. Won that though. Very fast football again. Here is Yalçın. Over the top is Jeffrey. Touch and shoot maybe, Jeffrey. What? He's just completely missed the ball. What's he done there? He's missed it. Try to get the ball in behind. Harness chasing. Chasing Klutner. He's playing a heavy touch there. That's a chance to win it back. There's a ball in the middle. Meredith, nice. Quickly out to Baker's in space. No, he's giving it away. Not ideal. He's in space here. That's in. Gifted that to Portsmouth then. Absolute gift. We've been battering him all game, but O'Brien's put him on level terms. Show it out. I think he won the ball there. He definitely won the ball, but obviously caught a little bit of the man. That's why it's a free kick. Could do a substitution as well. I don't want to take Busquets off really. Nah, it's close. So then we have 3 subs. Jeffrey, Baker and Varga coming off. Berto, Coates and Besufian all coming on. So 2 players making their debut. Forward again, long ball. Good tackle there though. Laid it off for Kearney. Berto's making a lovely run inside there. Berto's done well. Oh, that's a beautiful finish from Berto. On his debut, no less. There's another free signing from the free contracts that I did last season. Berto comes off the bench and scores a brilliant goal to put us back in front. Makes a good run. The pace, the control he does there, off the underside of the bar as well. The good couple of touches he does to get past the 2 Portsmouth defenders that were chasing him is insane. What a great goal that was. Berto getting off the mark. 86th minute, his first goal of the season, first goal of the club, and that could help us to 3 points on their opening day. Free Agents 2, Portsmouth 1. It's a header, nice. And here he is, Kearney. I could whack this ball at the pitch, but Berto's making a run in behind. Can he get on the end of this, Berto? He might. He will. Berto with a chip. That's unfortunate. Tried to dink it over the keeper. Maybe I should have just smashed it in, but I'll take anything. Ooh, keeper's messed it up at the back there. Header from Kearney. referee's blown up anyway. I'll take that. A chance to get a third goal right at the end. A great ball in behind. Maybe the keeper should have rushed Beto, but it doesn't matter. 3 points on opening day against Portsmouth, another team that's going to be up there, I reckon, the end of the season. But we managed to get 3 points from 3 so far this season. Yalchin doing well, getting the first goal for the club. Kenny getting a man of the match performance over the Tannoy. This team's coming together really well. I've basically replaced the entire squad, but nonetheless it helps us to 3 points. Free agents 2, Portsmouth 1. So then this is the calendar, and obviously in this first episode of what I do with the first episode of every season, I'm going to go to the end of September. So obviously I've got so many games here. Obviously I'm still going to be simulating quite a few, and I think I'm going to play another 3 games for you guys in this episode. I believe what I think I might do, I might play the game against Wigan, because I reckon they're going to be a team that's going to be up there this season. So I might play the game against Wigan, I might play a game at home against Salford, as you see there, and maybe I'll play either Ipswich away or even Crewe away as well, and everything else will be simulated. One of those two. I'm going to play Crewe actually, because that's somewhat of a local derby for me since I'm a Stoke fan. So yeah, I'm going to play Crewe away, Salford at home and Wigan at home. Callum Scott has been sold to Al Hilal for 2 million, so what that means is I'm going to move in for that youth goalkeeper that's 72 rated in the free agents. I'm going to get him in. So I think we're about to agree a deal here for Silva, the 72 rated 18-year-old goalkeeper. They only wanted £600 a week, so I decided to bump that up to £1,500. I think that's the least he deserves. He's a good goalkeeper, but he'll probably be sat on the bench for most of it, and hopefully Meredith can grow. But if Meredith doesn't perform very well, I've got a very good goalkeeper now as a backup, so Silva's now joined Free Agents FC. So then it is Oxford United that's up next for me. It's the first away game of League One, and you may notice one player is actually after at the very start of this series. Mitchell Duke is there on the right wing for Oxford. So shall we show him what we missed out on? I don't want to regret this decision. Let's give me a win. A 2-0 win. Hicham and Goven. I don't know who is Hicham. Basufian, I believe. Yeah, okay. Basufian got the goal for me, 2-0 win. So then, this is actually unexpected, but Celtic have come in with a £1.15 million offer for Roland Varga, which is insane. I don't really want to sell him, but I want to try to keep, in a sense, some sort of realism. I know I brought in Busquets and stuff, and Tom Kenny into League One. One of the key players for League Two last season, Celtic come in for him. And I mean, it is, in a sense, a realism transfer. Celtic maybe get some Champions League or European football. I'd be happy to let him go there, and I've got a good replacement in Basufian. What I might do is I might end up selling him on. I'm going to delegate for a little bit more money though. I'm going to ask for 1.5 million, not to accept anything less than 1.35, and see what they say. I don't really want to sell him, but if he gets European football, I reckon it'd be good for him. So then Celtic have accepted a 1.5 million counter offer, so they've agreed to pay that. So I'm actually going to let Varga go. He's going to go get some, I think I've just checked, he's going to get at least Champions League football as long as Celtic can qualify. So yeah, hopefully you get some Champions League football, Varga. I hope so. If not, I'm coming back for you, mate. So yeah, let's sell Varga. I didn't want to do it, but I've done it. I've got Basufian to replace him. He's now 70 rated, Basufian is as well. So yeah, you're probably never taking Varga in here, so hopefully if Basufian can do well. But goodbye, Varga. I miss you, man. Right then, new season, Carabao Cup, first round, and it is MK Dons, another League One side. Let's just see how the second team do. Again, I'm not too fussed about the big competitions like the FA Cup and the Carabao Cup. I'm attempted to go for the Papa John's Trophy maybe this season, so I reckon I've got a good chance of winning it. So yeah, let's see how the second team do against MK Dons in this competition. It's a 2-1 loss, fair enough, we're out. There it is. It's painful to see, but Varga there signing for Celtic. He's got the number 10 shirt, to be fair to him, and let's just hope he gets some Champions League football, but at least he's going to be playing at a higher level. This game is going to be simulated as against Charlton Athletic. They're currently in 9th after like 2 games. It's not really important. I think the positions start to take shape after about 10 games at least. So yeah, let's see how we do against Charlton at home. I hope I get a win. I always say that, and I do as well. Jeffrey in 44 minutes gets it done for me. Going off here from Ibiza for Stanley Bell. Plays obviously he's going to be in my second team. He's not going to be used much. 26 as well. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to move him on. Why not? If anyone's got an opportunity to go to Ibiza, let's send Stanley Bell over there. He looks ready for Ibiza. Right, I'm just showing off my youth academy as well very quickly, because I'm not going to do any youth scouting this season. Obviously, I've got a very, very, very big squad and a very, very large youth academy, as you can see as well. I will be chucking players out of here every now and again, but I want to have a look at this, because last time Harrison Waters had good. Yeah, look at this. Harrison Waters, central midfielder, has got at least 71 free kick accuracy. He's already a 64 rated, and like I say, I'm selling Bell to Ibiza. And he's 9 years younger, so this guy's going to take his place. So there we go then, Stanley Bell is off to Ibiza, 550,000 for him. It's not really a big loss because I've got Harrison Waters in now, and I think it's going to be a lot better than Bell is, so in a bit, Bell. So then, 14th place Doncaster is up next, and this one I'm thinking I might just do it with the... You know what, I'm going to go with the first team. I was thinking about doing the second team, but I still don't want to lose any games. I'm 3 for 3 so far. It's 4 for 4. I'm up there this season. I'm going to be up there. So then next up is a big game at the top of the table. Both myself and Wigan have both won all 4 of our opening games in League One. So it is literally a game against first versus second. Don't forget, Wigan have got obviously a strong squad. There's James McLean on the left wing as well. They've also got some other decent players in there. Lang's up there, Shinny and Wyke. But yeah, pretty much everyone I know from Wigan. But yeah, tough test. Both of us have a 100% record so far, but one of these teams is going to lose that record today. So let's see whose it is. Here we go then, Wigan Athletic at the Free Park. Let's see who wins out of first and second. Out wide with Sufyan. Here we are, here's our chance. In the middle, I see Baker making that run. Get a touch and shoot, maybe Baker. That is a poor shot. I think the defender nudged him or something in the back with that. Let's have a look at this. Baker should have done better there, but actually no one was even on him. What was that shot, Baker? He scared him off for passing the ball back.
McLean in possession.
Playing decent football, Wigan.
Still passing it around with authority.
It's over the top. Oh, he squeezed that inside. And here is McLean inside shot, and it's a goal for Wigan. They're playing decent passes and they managed to get the ball through. And then Wigan have themselves a lead halfway through this first half.
Well, here we can see it again. He's shown
Turn inside well there, and when they're in this area, they did well. I think a fake shot the door, did some sort of skill move to turn me inside out. And then when you're in that position, they're going to score against you on this difficulty. So then Wigan take the lead. Free agents 0, Wigan 1. Got some work to do. What is that? He fell over with the pass. He's laid it off. That's another goal, isn't it? Oh, then let off there. Poor finish from McLean.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
Realistically, should have buried that. Right, ball up forward. Get ahead on that, please. What is that? Such lucky bounces that we're going to get in here. And he's managed to bury it in the bottom corner with that. Lucky bounces, trying to clear the ball, falls straight back to the Wigan players, and they've buried that one in the bottom corner. It was a good finish, to be fair, but they shouldn't have managed to get the ball in the first place.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Managed to shrug off the defender, and still, with the pressure of the defender, slot it into that bottom corner. Couldn't get the ball off of him. It was a good finish, and 2-0 it is now to Wigan. Right, last corner coming out of the half, headed away, fell to him. That was close. That shot was close to going in then at the end of that half. And luckily it missed, because I don't think going into the break at 3-0 down would actually be useful. But yeah, 2-0 down, and we need to get some work to do. We haven't really created any chances. Right, Jeffrey, get running.
There's been so much speculation in terms of whether the transfer would go ahead, but it will go ahead, Stuart.
Got Jeffrey sugar off everybody. Jeffrey shoots. Oh, it's a good shot. A decent save from the keeper. Trying to work that goalkeeper now.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd
Did well there. It was a great shot as well. That was going into that top corner, but the keeper could just get a hand to it.
And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Not to be advised giving the ball away in that position. And there's the feed into the box.
How's that fell through? How's that fell through to him? 3-0 Wigan. Couldn't win the ball back, and it's a lofted touch in and nodded on to him, and it's just poked past Meredith into the bottom corner. 3-0 Wigan. Not getting anything from this at the moment. We've got no way of getting back into this, even getting 1 or 2 goals. I don't even see myself doing that. How are you not keeping that ball?
An attack full of promise. And Bennett has it.
Oh, he's turned me.
And how well the
Meredith's done alright there.
That's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
Alright, get that clear. Get that clear. Coates was in front of that ball there as well, and still White can get a head on it and put it in the back of the net. Right, the corner's coming in here. I've got Coates at the front post. I'm telling Coates to jump and clear it with the square to get him to head the ball away like I normally do. But instead White can get in front of the defender, and even I've got fucking Castro on the front post there not doing anything. 4-0 Wigan. It's been game over for a while. I can't even get in behind him and get shots off, so thought the referee decides to blow full time, and thank God he did. Just put an end to my misery. An absolute thumping by top of the table Wigan. Obviously it's clear why they'd have 100% record, and I said one of us would actually lose that record, and I did. I lost that record to Wigan. Absolutely battered by him. And couldn't get in behind him at all. Couldn't make any sort of chances. Just the best team on the day. But I'll have to make sure I play him when I get to their grounds late in the season. But full time, free agent nil for Wigan 4. On 2 transfer offers now. Celtic are coming in for another one of my players, Tom Garvey. Someone I'm actually happy to let go in a sense, because he's not even in the starting squad, and I've got another centre back like 67 rated, and he is 29, so 1.05 million from Celtic for Garvey I'll accept. And Nikolai Alho as well. Hamburg want him. No, I think I might. I'll obviously delegate it and ask for like $1 million, because that's what they say I can probably get for him, $1 million. So yeah, I'll delegate for that, and I'll see if I can find. I need to find a replacement right back, or see who I've got in my squad to replace Alho in the second squad. Well, we've got a little bit of good news. Matt Jay's now returned from injury, and he can join the first team training sessions. Too late for Matt Jay. He's been absolutely outclassed by the players I brought in, like Tom Kearney, and even Garbett's been doing much better than him. So realistically, I brought in Matt Jay for nothing. Yeah, another one of these emails. International duty. Kak says is for going to Hungary, Lam and Alho are going to Finland, and Garbett's off to New Zealand for their international duties. And also there, Tom Garvey's also been sold to Celtic, so he'll be linking up with Varga up there. And you never know, Champions League football for Garvey as well. So the next up is now second place MK Dons. I'm in third after the defeat for Wigan, and they're still top obviously. Yeah, this is the squad obviously now. Let's just go straight in with a simulation in this one, because I said I was going to play the Salford game in the Cup. And it is a 2-1 win, so that helps us out. That puts us back up into second. So yeah, Alho's also been sold there. He's off to Hamburg in the German League for £1 million. And yeah, hopefully he does alright. I've got a replacement right back now in Draper, and he's going to be the one jumping into the second team as I play with this second team against Salford in the Papa John's Trophy. Got a decent group with Salford and Leyton Orient, so that's not too bad of a group realistically. Salford obviously came up with us. But yeah, let's see how we do against Salford in the Papa John's Trophy, because this is something that maybe I want to go on to try and win, hopefully by the end of the season. You never know, so if I get promoted again to the Championship, this will be the last chance probably to have a go at this cup competition. So let's go against Salford, let's see how we do against them. Right then, we welcome Salford to Freeport this time. Last time against Wigan didn't go very well, so hopefully I can play a bit better now with the second team. Come on the Raiders. Playing alright so far, keeping the ball. He's been brought down there. He's straight off. Straight from kick-off. Thomas Asante has been given a straight red card for going through the back of Waters there. I was playing a good little give and go with the ball, and he's going to show a straight red card. So we've got 87 minutes against 10 men Salford now. Ball forward, Powell and Moretti now. Well, Moretti's touched the ball away, but the ref's not giving that as a foul at all. He didn't win the ball at all there. Waters forward as Garbett, in behind, Coates, laid it off, Powell's there, Powell's the shot, and Powell with the goal, on 20 minutes. Powell, my youth player from last season, sat in the free agents academy, gets into the second team and butts us in front here against Salford. Decent passage of play there though to actually get the ball through. I just saw Powell in more space than Coates, so I decided to let him have the shot on, and he's put it into that top corner. He's got a lot of work to do to get onto Varga's level, like Varga was doing last season, but he's made a good start here, Powell. Got us on the score sheet in the Papa John's Trophy. So free agents 1, Salford 0. Got to somehow get the ball off a 10-men Salford here. Hard shot off the post now. They are coming at us when they can. Now we have a chance to counter now.
Well, they won't come much closer than that.
Touré's got some decent pace to catch up with Powell. It's the ball in, too close to the keeper. Got good interception there. Here's Garbett. Garbett can have a shot. Oh, Matthew Garbett, still showing what he can do. Regular in the first team last season, obviously been demoted to the second with the signings of Tom Kearney and Busquets, but in the second team he's still showing what he can do.
Well, here's the replay, and you see,
just taking my time with this, play set off and the change of pace just to get in behind, and I managed to stick the ball in past the goalkeeper. I think that was right at him again. Ah well, it was just a really good well placed shot actually, to be fair to Garbett. And the New Zealand lad who's going to be off on the international duty soon is put us 2-0 in front now. There's half time, isn't it, ref? It is. Half time, 2-0 up against Salford. Quite a decent performance, but even with 10 men, like I've been saying all the way through the half, even with 10 men, Salford have been putting really good pressure on the goal, and they've even hit the post as well. So I need to keep an eye out on that, because I reckon they might get a goal back here in this game, but 2-0 so far. Touch from Waters here. Lay off Coates. In behind Powell. Powell for a second. Powell has got his second of the game. 3-0 up now against Salford. That's pretty much game over, I think. This is just what we needed to redeem ourselves after that thumping by Wigan, and a second team doing it well against another League One opposition. Powell laid through there, and first time he can smash that across the goalkeeper, and he gets his second of the game and free agents third. And I think, like I said, I think that's a safe passage through to the next round of the Papa John's Trophy, even with Leyton Orient in the group to play. Winning one game was basically all you need in this competition. 3-0 free agents. Elliott, he's onside, I think, isn't he? Save, and there's the goal. I wasn't hoping, but there's the goal that Salford did manage to get, that I predicted that we would get, but they shouldn't have had that goal, to be fair to them. Well, they played the ball through. It was onside because of the player on the far side in the box. It was a good save from the goalkeeper Silva, but it fell straight back to the attacker, who can get a second chance, and he decides to thump it into almost the roof of the net and get Salford at least a goal back, but at the moment it's only a consolation. 3-1 to the free agents still. It's ball in, away. Hoof it up the pitch. What a ball that is. Go on, Coates. Damn it. Bit more strength from him. That could have been the pass of the series. That would have been brilliant. Won it there. Over the top, maybe. Garbett's touched it well. Oh, couldn't win it. Damn it. That would have been a killer pass if that pass found its way to Coates through on goal, but nonetheless it is 3 points in the group, and you only played 2 games in the group, so 3 points is all you need Done really well there.
It just seems in this game he's been a
The only
step
team to
ahead
play
of
in this group
opponents
for
in
both
every
of us
way,
now is
shape,
Leyton Orient.
Well, he did everything today.
And I
His
reckon I can do
energy,
well against
skill,
Leyton Orient.
and movement was just
So I'm
too
going
good
to say
for
that
local
has already
defenders.
passed
It was a
through
really
to
good
the
display.
knockout stages. 3-1 win against Salford. It's a good showing for the second team as well. Great performance. Alright, we're into transfer deadline day now, and obviously we're going to get some offers for some of our other players. Kyle Morn from Gillingham, actually offered way over his valuation, so yeah, let's get accepted. Transfer offer for Bradley Naylor from Wickham. He was a good player for us last season. I don't really think he's going to get much game time this season though, with Moretti and Yalchin in the squad. I don't really want to let him go though, so I'm going to reject it for now. So then I think transfer deadline day has actually finished. I've brought in quite a lot of players, and obviously you can see that I've spent 0, which is obviously all that matters. Obviously I made £6.3 million profit as well of player sales, which is going to be great. This club's going to be one of the richest in the world by some point, just by bringing players in for nothing and still managing to sell players and bringing in that profit. So yeah, transfer deadline day's done. There's nothing else to do but advance and then keep going on with the season. Right, the next game we're going to be simulating is against 13th place Shrewsbury in the league. I've got Lambs on international duty, but I'm pretty sure Adams will end up coming in for him anyway. And I think that's going to be and hopefully another win, because we're doing so well in the league so far after 6 games. What happens against Shrewsbury? Another 2-1 win. I don't know if you can see that by the table, but Wigan have actually dropped points. They were winning every single game, but I think they've drawn the last 2. They're still undefeated and still top of the table, but I've got a game in hand here against Ipswich, so if I win I can go top of the table again. So that's what I'm going to try and do. Another simulation game, first team. Let's just see how we do against Ipswich. I think we should do well. We don't. We actually drop points ourselves and actually get a 2-2 draw. Oh well. Should missed our chance there. Right, so the next game we're going to be simulating it is actually at home against 5th place Sunderland. I think we can do well against them. I think I've got a better team on paper. I think. But obviously Sunderland's obviously a good side, so another simulation. Let's see how we do against them. Bring them to Free Park. See what the score's going to be. 2-0 win. I had no doubt. So this is going to be the final game we're going to play in this episode. We've actually got one more simulation game. I think it's against Wickham after this anyway. That'll round off the episode. But playing against 22nd place Crew. Somewhat of a local rivalry for me, since I'm obviously a Stoke fan, as you guys know by now. So yeah, Crew away from home. First game we're going to play away from home as well in this episode. So let's just get down to Crew and let's see how we can do. Normal first team. Let's just get straight into it. We are then Crew Alexandra away from home, 22nd in the league. I am 2nd. All I need to do is show them why I'm so far up the table. Come on, free agents.
It's opening up for them.
Ball into the middle. Get the head on that. Someone fell to feet here. They're getting so lucky, actually, Crew. Trying to switch to play. Garcia is up there. Wins that well. Busquets back to Pasufian. Busquets can drive forward, hopefully, maybe. He's taken him down there. Chopped him down. And there's another red card. Oliver Finney's been given a straight red card. I thought that maybe the same player that got the yellow card earlier, but no. That was just a straight red card, and Crew are down to 10 men now, and they're doing a substitution already, bringing on Griffiths. Won that well, Klutner. Intercepted it really good. Another bad tackle there. Another bad tackle. Is that going to be another red card? It is. It's another red card. Chris Long has been sent off now for Crew. 9 men they have. Just turned at the last second and he's caught the back of Garcia there. That's another straight red card. Crew are going in dirty here. 9 men Crew I've got to play against now. Hopefully I get a good scoreline, but don't me, I'll end up losing against 9 men. Good tackle there. Forward. Poor Pat. What is that pass, Pasufian? One player's really let me down, is Pasufian. Oh, they've tried to slip it through here. Gomez. Good save. I'm not going to concede first against 9 men. No chance. Tom Kearney, break forward.
But they've got to make it count in those situations, that's for sure.
Pasufian. He's onside. This should be a goal. Pasufian. And we do find the back of the net. It's taken us 36 minutes to get the ball into the back of the net. But at least we managed to get the ball into the back of the net first. That's all that mattered. Crew of 9 men needed to show what happens when you play dirty. Look at the space. They're just waiting for him to get back into an onside position, and then it's just a simple shot into the bottom corner. It's just, I reckon it's going to be an easy game, but as you almost saw there, they almost taken a lead. But nonetheless, we are 1-0 up. Hicham Basufian getting on the score sheet, his 2nd goal of the season. It's Crew 0, Free Agents 1.
And Griffiths on the ball. That's not a bad ball.
The ball in, actually. Fell to the feet of the attacker there, but we can get it cleared. And it's gone straight to Basufian, but it is half time. And despite the fact that Crew have 9 men, we're only 1-0 up.
I expect more of the same. I think it's been a really good performance from them so far.
Good tackle, Lamb, showing his strength.
Well, the situation has changed.
Over the top there for Yalchin. Touch, great touch. Shot from Yalchin. Brilliant finish. I thought I messed up the power in that shot, as I only tapped the shot button. But then, nonetheless, it has gone in. Just trying to skip the replay as well there. But Yalchin, great touch down from that lofted through ball. And like I say, I was going to normally smash it, but the low shot caught the keeper out there, straight underneath him, into that bottom corner. Great finish from the Turkish striker for us. And now it is 2-0 to the Free Agents against 9-man Crew. Poor pass there, given back. Baker, Jeffrey, forward well. Yalchin's touch is a good one, just can't get past that last man. Baker can nod it down. Here is Yalchin on the ball, laying it off for Baker, given the space. Baker can have a shot. Let's try again. Baker can have a shot again. Another shot deflected in the air from the goalkeeper. It's Gaskelani can gather it up again. 3 minutes of stoppage time. There's 2 minutes left of it. What's he going to do with it? All he can do is lay it off. He doesn't want to whack up the pitch because he knows his players aren't. He hasn't got the players up to win the ball for him. Put the pressure on him now. Just keep the ball in the half. And it is a victory against Crew. Only 2-0 though, which I was a bit surprised that Crew did manage to keep the ball really, really well, despite the lack of numbers on the pitch. But at the end of the day, we still managed to secure the 3 points. Was hoping for a bit more goals just to help our goal difference out, but a clean sheet I will take. But like I said, next time I'll try and get more goals for you. But it is a victory against a somewhat local rival of mine. Crew Alexandria 0, Free Agents 2. So in the last game for this episode is going to be a simulation game against Wickham. Like I say, I know the team's got 5 at the back. Who do I know in this team? Joe Jacobs, do I know? Obviously Sam Vokes, a former Stoke player up front. Yep, let's simulate this one and see how we do. I think Wickham are 15th, as I just looked. And it is another 2-1 win. Yalchin getting us the win in the 81st minute. So this is how the table looks at the end of this first episode of season number 1. We are top of the table. I didn't think I would be, considering the low scoring teams against like MK Dons and Wigan, comparing against them. But those two are in 2nd and 3rd respectively, fighting it out between goal difference. I think MK Dons are 2nd just because of the amount of goals they've scored, or they have played an extra game more than Wigan. But yeah, we are top of the table, which I'm happy with. Salford, Peterborough and Blackpool round off the playoffs with Wigan in it. Oxford and Sunderland chasing the pack. Let's have a look down the table. Let's see where other teams are. Teams like Portsmouth in 12th, Wickham in 16th. Teams you'd expect to be higher up, so Sheffield Wednesday. And so it's Gillingham, Doncaster, Bristol Rovers and really unexpectedly Luton Town are bottom of League 1. After getting relegated from the Championship, they are also in another relegation battle, only picking up 3 points from the first 11 games and all of them were draws. So they've got a lot of work to do, and I think I'm playing Luton next. If you see on the right hand side, I'm playing Luton in the next game, so I've got to make sure I win that one. But we are doing quite well, safe for the start of this season 2 in League 1. I reckon I can probably get back-to-back promotions. It is on the cards. So yeah, as you can see, I've got Luton Town next. In the next episode, we're going through October, November and December. So all these games you see here, probably playing like another 5 games. Luton probably be one of them. Who else there? Sheffield Wednesday probably. Who else have we got? Leighton Orient in the Cup, you can probably simulate that one. Peterborough might end up playing as well. Maybe Blackpool. Let's look in December. It's a busy bit of December month. But Luton Town are there again in FIFA fixtures list for you. But I'll obviously decide the teams I play in the next episode. But these are the teams we will be playing at least. So, look, thank you guys for watching this episode. If you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave us a like. And if you haven't, you can't leave a dislike, can you? But if you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. So I've got many more episodes to come. I've also got more of my vlogs coming out soon. Obviously, Luton Town is the next one. That's going to be vlogged, but I reckon that would have already been out by the time this episode goes up anyway. So you've already seen that one. So yeah, be sure to hit the subscribe button if you're interested in Stoke City vlogs, and obviously if you want to carry on watching this career mode as well, it would really help me out. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, all I can say is thank you guys for watching. This is Poent. I'm signing out, and peace.